Yo, what's up? I'm Hyder, and I wanted to do a breakdown of my song Vampire that came out a little while ago, but I figured late is better than never, so let's check this out. So the song basically starts out with this guitar part that was the first thing I came up with in the entire creation of the project. Just this super simple little guitar part. It's basically that this entire way through. I have some effects on it though that you can't really notice. Just some reverb, delay, automation, kind of just thrown in there randomly. Then I have the same guitar part literally just copied, pasted, and thrown down an octave, and then basically just saturated to make it sound real thick and probably widened. Pretty nice. And then I have another layer that's like a sub bass layer all the way down here that's just following the same exact pattern just to add more distortion and low end. Because with those guitars, you get really inconsistent low end. I wanted something to kind of have a really solid bass. So when you turn it on, it's just like, there it is. Yeah, and then that basically is the intro. Super simple, not too complicated. And then it kind of goes into that vocal solo section, and then the beat drops in. And then right here, the drums come in. You also have the same guitar part play again. But there's one thing I added, and it was this little frequency shifter, kind of like a tape stop, tape start kind of sound. Makes it sound a little weird, but I think it works in the context of the beat. So yeah, there's that. The sub bass also comes in, a real fat, nice fat bass. Also following the same pattern. Then I was getting into some Mellotron stuff here. But yeah, it's like a cello, kind of an orchestral thing, and it kind of just brings out a little bit of that mid-range, high range of the bass notes, and together it just really melds really well. And that, along with another Mellotron flute. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the verse section. Instrument-wise, here's how that sounds. It really fills that space in. Yeah, and then the drums right here. Pretty simple, pretty dry. I wanted to keep them really dry to kind of give all the instrumental stuff that space that it really needs. So here's the drums. Little hi-hat. So pretty simple, just basically the same bar loop for that whole section. And it repeats that one more time, and then we go into the chorus. The chorus drums, same drum sounds, a little bit of a different rhythm though, and here's how that sounds. So yeah, there's that. I have this little reverse kick. And that gets used throughout the project in different spots. And then the main driving factor for the chorus is this piano pad layer. I think it's multiple layers in one that I combined into one audio file. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but this is what that sounds like. So yeah, I was really digging that when I came up with that. That little da-da-da, ba-da-do kind of goes up and then goes down. So there's that, and then a different sub bass comes in the chorus. Pretty nice sub right there. Then we have some little layers here. I think this is a violin layer? Yeah. Just adding some extra melody over the top of that. Not necessarily things that you can really pick out in the mix. You can feel them. And then following the right here. that do-do-do, do-do-do. I have these orchestral layers. Kind of just an extra accent on top of that. Lots of accents in this song. Just accenting certain melodies and rhythms is a big part. So yeah, that's the whole chorus. So it's not too crazy. And then it goes right back into the verse, exactly the same as the first verse, except we add a little 808 action right here. Yes. So super simple pattern. Just wanted to fill out that low end even more and kind of give the second verse a uniqueness to it. Everything else is exactly the same. And then we got to this chilled out section, the guitar and the vocals. For the guitar, we got this. So super simple guitar section. I have this little lead thing that's like reversed with a delay, I think, on it. And then it just copied and pasted that and pitched it down, and it just worked. For the key, I have all these weird layers like that. I think this is literally just a mic outside my house. One of these is. It's just noise to kind of help fill in that space. And this little drum. It's like a Cajun or something. I'm not sure exactly. Some more synth stuff. Just kind of filling in that space. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the instrumental side. We can go over some vocal stuff real quick. So I guess this is a good area to start in for the vocal stuff. In this section, this chilled out section, I have a ton of these right here. These are all vocal layers of myself just singing the same line over and over in different ways to make it really sound like a big group. And here's what that sounds like with the main vocal layer on top. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Let's go to the intro, which is basically just a super raw, dirty take. I wasn't trying to make it super clean or anything. And it's basically no effects, just raw with a bunch of saturation on it. And that's pretty much it. My eyes roll back inside my... I swear to God that I'm possessed. That solo vocal section comes in and kind of takes you by surprise, and then the beat comes in. But here's those vocals. That you make it up, 'cause I've been working days and I ain't paid enough. I thought you said forever, but never's just enough, huh? And this part was really fun. I remember recording this. This was cool, adding these little layer accent things, I guess, kind of highlighting certain lyrics. Here's what those sound like. Paid enough, just enough, huh? Concrete. They sound a little funny by themselves, but when added in context and everything, I think it sounds pretty cool. Days and I ain't paid enough. I thought you said forever, but never's just enough, huh? I can see it creeping through the cracks in concrete. Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole song. If I went over anything else, it would just be monotonous details. So I'll just leave it at that, I think. A lot of layers here, as you can see, down to 106. Pretty big project for myself, mostly for the vocal layers in that one section. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole song. That's Vampire. If you haven't heard it, go stream it. I will leave the links in the description. Spotify, Apple Music, literally anywhere you can listen to music, it's on there. Also, if you would like to see a breakdown of Cold Blood, I can totally do that. Just let me know in the comments and I could whip that up real soon. If you want to see that, that song's also pretty interesting to get into. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I was also thinking of starting a Patreon soon where I would basically throw unreleased music on there that you guys can check out, because I have so many songs that don't see the light of day, and I would love to share that in a way that wouldn't clutter up my other feeds like on YouTube or something else. So I wanted to throw those on there, and I'm gonna get that set up soon, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.